Coming up on Texas Parks and Wildlife.
The Gulf of Mexico delivers so much to us that we have in the past thought of as infinite in its capacity to recover no matter what we did to it.
It's important to get the kids out here because if they don't understand the system now, how can we expect them to buy off on protecting and preserving this in the future?
I love trying to help people save time. If I could save them 30 minutes a week, that would allow them to do something else that was even more important.
Texas Parks and Wildlife, a television series for all outdoors.
This series is funded in part by a grant from the Wildlife and Sport Fish Restoration Program. Through your purchase of hunting and fishing equipment and motorboat fuels, over $40 million in conservation efforts are funded in Texas each year.
Additional funding provided by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.
If you've driven across the Texas Panhandle, it's like basically driving on the world's largest billiard table. Everything is flat. And then we get to Paladura Canyon and the bottom just drops out of it. All these things behind me are not mountains. They're the edge of the rim of the canyon. We're 800 feet below the level of the ground. We're the second largest canyon in the country. The Grand Canyon is nice to stand on the edge and go, that's a great canyon. But here you can go, I'm the only person on earth right now because there's nothing around me.
Freshwater inflows are very important to the bays and estuaries. Fresh water is critical to maintain the proper salinity gradient in the bays. Freshwater is bringing in nutrients, freshwater brings in sediments, and all those things are vital for the proper functioning of the whole bay ecosystem.
The Gulf of Mexico delivers so much to us that we have in the past thought of as free and infinite in its capacity to recover no matter what we did to it. But we're learning that this is a shared ocean and that we need to work together to understand it and to take care of it and to use it, but to use it in a responsible fashion. Use it, but don't use it up.
The wide-open coastal prairies of Texas are now as rare as a rainbow. No longer do huge flocks of geese and waterfowl fly overhead. Many are gone, as their precious wetlands are now suburbs. Almost extinct is the Atwater's prairie chicken. The booms of the bird drowned out, as the prairie is plowed for people. Despite all that, there is a shift.
Put a little bit more water in there.
People are working to reverse the trend.
That's one bucket worth.
To resurrect this historic habitat that's on the brink. As this is the Coastal Prairie's last stand.
What do we not want this to become? And the short answer is we don't want this to become a subdivision.
Wes Newman works for the Katy Prairie Conservancy. They have one of the largest tracts of undeveloped coastal prairie left. Historically, the coastal prairie covered 9 million acres, extending along the coasts of Louisiana and Texas, and further inland some 75 miles. But Houston and other cities continue to expand and eat up more and more of the prairie landscape. Now less than 0.1% of pristine coastal tallgrass prairie remains.
I mean, if you just don't say anything for a second, can you hear that? And you come out here and experience true quiet and true sounds of nature, that's an experience that's hard to find these days.
It's now winter on the Katy Prairie.
We've got perfect burning conditions today.
And to protect and restore this prairie, they're burning it.
Right now, we're starting out, we're setting our backfires.
When we're get ready, because it's gonna burn. Walk in the line.
These 500 acres are overgrown with some nasty invasive trees and shrubs that crowd out the native grasses.
What the woodies will eventually do is basically choke out the grass and take over. For quail or ground nesting birds, neotropicals, that kind of thing, it's not necessarily the best habitat.
There's no hurry, there's no danger, we just need it for safety.
Pretty sizable chunk of land that what vegetation is here. It's been in need of some prescribed fire for quite a while. Hopefully this will be the first of many.
Because we've taken fire out of the natural ecosystem, that's part of the reason that these woody species have gotten such a hold. I think we're in good shape. I think we got everything downwind pretty well burned.
I'm tired. It's been a long day. And this will open it up, make some good quail habitat, good mottled duck habitat, good everything habitat.
While this section of the Katy Prairie is in good hands, down in LaPorte, there's a patch of prairie grass that needs some help.
Okay, right here?
Actually, maybe we should do it in 3 pieces.
Yeah.
Meet master naturalists Tom Solomon and Jim Duran.
Wait a minute, that's one chunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Consider these two prairie patriots. They are here to save some Texas coastal prairie plants.
This is big blue stem as the main driver, what we're after. It's the rarest of the big blue stem, switchgrass, eastern gamma, yellow Indian, and little blue.
This prairie field holds some of those rare grass species.
Some spicewood.
And it's soon going to be a parking lot.
We were told it was going to be paved. As far as I'm concerned, it's a tremendous loss, and we're going to try to save as much of it as we can. We're going to work our butt off to do that.
Ready? We've pulled out probably 100 to 200 tubs of grass already.
Let's go up.
And we still have another 150 tubs to go here.
I don't think that we'll ever get back to what we had 100 years ago. You know, the first thing that's got to happen is you got to put the plants in the ground.
Tom and his team work to get more of those grasses in the ground by breaking apart these huge mounds of mixed up grasses.
We use saws, knives, anything whatsoever. What we're really basically going after is this right here. This is the big blue stem plant. You can tell that this is big blue stem right here by the purple reddish color at the base.
After all the grass gets divvied up, hundreds of pots sit ready to be planted.
But you can see that they are really doing super good.
Those potted plants have helped restore prairies at state parks like Sheldon Lake, Brazos Bend, San Jacinto, and Galveston Island. And often the work's done thanks to the generation that has a chance to turn things around.
Today we will have about 100 students.
These sophomores and seniors from Chavez High School are here at Herman Park to do some prairie restoration.
Anything that's marked with orange paint,
okay,
I want you to cut low down to the ground. So some of these are Chinese elm. They're an invasive plant. They were brought in with the nursery trade. They choke out the native plants.
Oh, big ass trees.
When we actually bring them to a natural setting or a park setting.
Yeah.
Woohoo! And we bring them to it with the intent of focusing on those plants rather than just throwing a frisbee. They begin to see that world differently and begin to hopefully value the natural world.
Today we took down all the, how do you say it? Invasive species, the trees that weren't supposed to be there. And right now we're planting grasses that belong here.
You're not allowed to tell them they're learning things because this is fun.
Wait a second. Teamwork. Ooh.
This gives us the opportunity to actually get hands-on.
This is where you got pushing. Yeah, I know. It's got to get the muddy on the Jordans.
And I'm sorry, this is what biology is really about, getting dirty and get out in the world and seeing the actual plants and specimens growing and establishing habitat.
Put my switchgrass plant in. Put a little bit more water in there.
They actually learn to look. They learn to think about it.
There you go.
You begin to work on the stewardship of it, the whole value that makes them think, well, this is worth maintaining or restoring.
Summertime is a great time to explore the insect life on a prairie. Go for it, this is a good spot. And so we're out here using sweep nets to catch insects.
Now he's struggling again.
That's really the way that they start to get excited about a prairie. That's called a green lynx spider. Showing them real living, breathing things and giving them real adventures is the way to capture their hearts as well as their minds.
These are the future prairie patriots. For the coastal prairie, the kids of today will be the voice of prairie preservation tomorrow.
It's important to get the kids out here because if they don't understand the system now, how can we expect them to buy off on protecting and preserving this in the future?
Awesome. Did you see that? Did you see that?
All right, you guys ready? Train's leaving the station. Let's go.
This is their future. If they're going to be able to see tall grass prairies, then they have to be involved because otherwise it's going to all disappear.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
They're like flying Greeks. I've always wondered what those were. Yeah, and get tangled. But oh, the fish is gonna be here. We're gonna go catch some fish. Yeah, we're gonna bring them back.
It's the Labor Day weekend at Lake Livingston State Park, and the Ventura family is encamped in style.
Está muy fuerte.
The adults prep the food, and a toddler annoys his big sister.
Ahorita Dani agarró una.
Meanwhile, over at the park's marina, Alex and his buddies have gone fishing.
Pliers, sinkers, everything's right here I need.
Alex is the true angler in the group.
Just let it go, or you can like hold it and throw it and let go at the same time. Nice cast.
Lake Livingston is known for its tournament quality fishing, but today, in the hot August sun,
Oh man, my hook came off.
no one is having much luck.
Big fish, big fish. Oh, I'm getting a little bored because I'm not getting anything.
Thirsty and a little tired, the boys will soon head for the pool. But along the way, they happen upon a bit of a surprise.
Look at a big spider. Oh, that is nice. I can see a whole web now. Awesome. Awesome. Those are paralyzed spiders.
Paralyzed spiders.
Yeah, they'll paralyze you if they bite you for 3 days.
They will.
Yeah.
I've never heard of those.
Yes, they're all for anacondas. They're paralyzed spiders. It's a banana spider.
Here at the pool, the boys take a break from the near 100-degree temperatures and the near 100% humidity.
Look at my office. It's great.
Roger Bedansky is in charge of all this controlled chaos.
A lot of them learn how to swim here. Mom and Dad will put a life jacket on them and stay in the pool and catch them. And
Thank you.
it's a little wild and crazy. I wish I was in the pool with them.
After lunch, Margie Brooks and her sons Darren and Richie are doing what they enjoy most.
I get my bike out and start riding it. Start coming down here, going through trails. That's cool. I know, dude. There's a bird watching you.
Really? Where?
Right there.
The brothers like coming to this spot in the park, but for reasons that belie their young ages.
There's a bench over there that you can just sit down and look at the island.
It was this island where their father took them fishing, swimming, and exploring.
Look at that footway out there.
The boys lost their dad to cancer about a year ago.
But my dad, he had a lot of tournaments out here.
Darren and Richie haven't returned to fishing quite yet, but they're learning how life does go on. And the two brothers come back to the park most every weekend.
The best part about this is we get to make new friends and see our old friends. So it's fun. It's really fun. My brother tried to do it.
It's like the kids that they meet, when they come back from one of their little ventures, you know, back to the campsite, it is priceless to see their face because they come back with all these stories.
And today, their mom is about to have a story of her own.
I have never walked up this thing, never.
Margie is afraid of heights.
Don't look down, just go, Mama.
And in the 20 years she's come to the park, not once
Oh, it's okay. Oh,
has she ventured
you're doing it.
to the top
This is immensely high.
until this moment.
Mercy, this is beautiful.
I told you.
So, with a little coaxing from her boys, Margie has a new story to tell.
This is breathtaking, it really is. We've seen all areas of the lake, but this view is just beautiful. This is breathtaking.
Are you ready, Noah? Here we go.
As the day winds down, little Noah is having a new experience of his own.
You say, ride a cowboy.
Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee!
The scenery here is a far cry from his suburban Houston neighborhood.
Can you throw your hand in there and go, woo?
But Noah seems to handle all this nature stuff in stride.
Can you tell me what planet is closest to the sun?
Photosynthesis.
It's not photosynthesis.
So much can happen in the course of a day, and it's up to us to make the most out of each and every one. And if we truly are products of our memories and experiences, then this day has been a very good one.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Master.
That boy's crazy.
Oh yeah, Alejandro and his ninja stuff.
If anybody could make working with spreadsheets fun, Alejandro has mastered that.
My name is Alejandro Farias. I work for the planning and analysis team, and I'm the financial analyst there. I love what we do. I love what I do. My job is fun to me. I love trying to help people save time. If I could save them 30 minutes a week, that would allow them to do something else that was even more important. So anytime that we can save taxpayer money and focus on trying to better utilize those dollars, that's a benefit to not only us, but our constituents.
He has a really wide range of interests, you know, and he can be a total geek sometimes. On the other hand, he's out there climbing rocks. He really has a passion for almost everything I think he does.
SAS stands for Statistical Analysis Software. What is SAS? It's a business tool for reporting. And it also helps us increase efficiency and learn new things about our data and our customers. SAS also helps us solve modern-day problems with ancient strategies of the ninja. One of the users that we were working with actually coined the phrase SAS Ninja, and so we started incorporating that in our training where we were teaching them analytic tactic.
I think Alejandro has not only saved taxpayers money, but it's helped us get services to them much more efficiently.
There have been days that happened before Alejandro where we really wasted days trying to get to the information. Now we can work.
I believe it's really saved a lot of time and money for the agency and resulted in savings to taxpayers.
I'm glad he's here. He would be a great teacher because students would gain a lot just from his approach.
Be one with the numbers, class.
We are one with the numbers, Master.
This series is funded in part by a grant from the Wildlife and Sport Fish Restoration Program. Through your purchase of hunting and fishing equipment and motorboat fuels, over $40 million in conservation efforts are funded in Texas each year.
Additional funding provided by Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram.